Sup everyone, Reflex here, yet back with today. We're going over something. Honkai Star Rail. Let's go. First Honkai Star Rail video I'm making, with more to come. So, today we're going to be going over the upcoming character in 10 days. Alright? So, fucking text messages. Alright. So, for those of you who do not know, the Sela banner ends in 9 days. If you don't have Sela, you should probably get her. But some people are skipping this banner to go for Jingwan, which is fine, I guess. But look, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Sela, as of right now, is the hard carry. Okay. Now you can use Sela for multiple other things, and she's like a one-man army, right? So I have Sela, and I'll go over, my Sela. I've got gold equipment. My Sela's stacked, okay? I've stacked crit. I've stacked whatever I can on Sela to make her strong. Crit damage 122%. I've upped it to 122. So I'm doing fucking crit. I'm crit damage out the ass with this character, okay? Out the ass. 122 is very good. We're gonna go over two things, okay? And I'll do more of an in-depth video on Jingwan and his skills and what you should be running in the relics you need to use with him. But I did collect some of them, so I have some right now, but they're not all done, obviously, right? So I have 9 days to grind it out, but not all done. But another thing we're going to talk about is Su Sheng and why Su Sheng is sort of good, okay? And why people are saying she's good. So first of all, let's get Jingwan out of the way. So Jingwan team build. Literally, guys, for Jingwan, okay, you just run this team, alright? You run Welt, Tingyun, Natasha, and Sela. We're going to go over why this is a good team for Jingwan. So, Jingwan would obviously replace Sela, but if you have another buffer, okay, some new buff that can replace Welt, you would definitely want to put Bronya. Now, or to replace Tingyun, okay? So, obviously, Jingwan would be in place for Sela. Welt is here due to the fact that Welt can cause immobilization. So that's what I want to call it, right? But he can cause his where is it? He caused slow imprison, right? Welt can cause imprison, okay? Which means the enemies miss their turn. Right? Good. So Welt is a good support for Jingwan build, but he's not the end all be all, okay? So you can run that. Natasha as your healer, free. You can get these pretty fucking quick. So that's what I've done, and she does mass amounts of healing along with clarity buffs. You could run Bailu, but I don't think so. So Natasha's good for the healing purposes of the team, right? Obviously, Jingwan, let's just pretend this is Jingwan. Jingwan is the DPS of the team, right? So you stack him with whatever you want, or whatever you need, okay? Now, Tingyun's here just for the sole purpose of buffing Jingwan, okay? Giving him multiple attacks and being able to spam his ultimate technique. So that's why you'd want to use Tingyun, okay? So that's a team build, a pretty good team build for Jingwan, right? Now we'll just go over the relics, okay? So the relics you want for Jingwan. Now, if you guys don't have gold relics unlocked, that's okay. Follow my lead. So, I've put it on the main character. Just fuck around, right? So this is a set you're going to be using, right? You're going to be using the Band of Thunder, Band of Sizzling Thunder set, okay? You want to use the 4-piece, obviously, right? This, I've got crit damage on there. Not too great. I've only leveled up to 3 to see what extra stats I got. This is not the gear I'm looking for, though. Attack on boots is fine. I think I'll keep that. Attack is fine here. Crit rate's good there. HP is fine. Defense is okay. Whatever. Who cares, right? The glasses, fuck it. But I do need a new chest piece, so that's something I gotta work on. And I gotta work on the rope and orbs and shit. But essentially, what he does is he takes, he's gonna do lightning damage out the fucking ass. Alright? So you need a rope that has attack percentage, okay? And you need a lightning damage boost orb, okay? Like, if we look here, I have a quantum damage boost crit damage, but I have a quantum damage boost orb at level 15, do 38.8%. This is for Sela, okay? So you should follow that sort of pattern, and then you get the 2-piece set bonus, right? So it'll be good if you can get lightning damage boost on an orb for Jingwan. That'll help you out a lot, right? So, and we're gonna obviously go over what Jingwan does, blah 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 blah, right? In another video, I think. But Jingwan, you know, you want this set. This is the set you want for Jingwan. Okay, stack him with as much lightning damage as possible, along with attack. Right, crit is important, but just go with attack and fucking lightning damage, because his AoE damage is gonna do less than what Sela can do, but it's AoE, so that's as expected. But the thing that will do damage is his big ass Susano, so the Lightning King. Okay. Lightning King, or Lightning Lord, whatever the fuck it is, will do mass majority of damage, right? And we can even review that another point in time, so that's what you want to run, okay? Really, it'll work. Now, if you get Bronya, of course use Bronya, so, let's see. So we go back here, right? Now we're gonna go over why are people hyped about Susheng, okay? I've yet to, you know, I've figured out majority of why you could be, right? But if we're talking about like team builds, you can use her on a team as a free to play, and you do good damage. Her damage, quite honestly, matches up to Sela, but the problem is with Susheng, she can't spam attacks, right? So the thing about Sela that makes her so OP, just so you guys know why you should pull for her, is she can literally spam. Okay, she gets a turn every time you increase speed or give an attack. She'll get a fucking turn. OP. Anyway, we'll go over the skills for Susheng. So Susheng's basic attack deals physical damage equal to 50% of Susheng's attack to a single enemy. So this is basic, okay? Let's dumb it down. If you're stacking attack on Susheng, which is what you should be doing, attack and crit for this character, probably, you're gonna be hitting pretty fucking hard as a single target, right? So that's good. Talents, Dancing Blade, enhance when an enemy has their weakness broken on the field. Susheng's speed increases by 15% for 2 turns. So here's the look. You can honestly use, if you really wanted to, you can use Susheng as your main DPS. If you have Welt, throw him on the side and use like a buffer, right? Like that would work to an extent. But here's the thing, is I feel bad for the people that got Welt as their first 5-star and have to build the team with him, because he's fucking hard to build. He's extremely hard to build. In fact, well, not when it comes to right now, right? Like right now I'm using Welt for the sole purpose of imprisonment, so they can miss their turn. He's only there for that reason. I'm sure I can swap him out and put someone else in that'll do much better, but right now that's what I've got. But Welt will become useful in the long run, okay? I'm sure there's going to be a use for Welt eventually. I haven't given up hope yet, but that's the talent. So the ultimate skill deals physical damage equal to 192% of Susheng's attack. So that is 192, a massive increase, to a single enemy, and immediately advances her action forward by 100%. So she hit a single enemy and she gets her action forward, right? Get another turn. In addition, Susheng's attack increases by 18%. That's good too. And using her skill has 2 extra chances to trigger Sword Stance for 2 turns. Sword Stance is triggered from the extra chances. Sword Stance triggered from the extra chances deals 50% of the original damage. Okay, so she's hitting hard, right? That's what this is. To simplify this, that's what it is. And I'm going to simplify these for you guys, because I get confused with them sometimes as well. But simplify this, and by the way, there's a website I'm going to link down below that'll really help you guys in your Honkai journey, so you can understand what these characters do and the capabilities that they have, right? And why you should build XYZ, right? Like there's some team build with Kafka that will require Senpu, okay? Now, Kafka is a fucking amazing character. We all thought she's gonna be shit. No, we looked up at her abilities and her stats and her skills. She's fucking amazing. Okay, but Yes, that's the ultimate. The skill here deals physical damage equal to 105 as Su Shang's attack to a single enemy. In addition, there's a 33% chance to trigger Sword Stance. On the final hit, dealing additional physical damage equal to 50% of Su Shang's attack to the enemy. If the enemy is inflicted with Weakness Break, Sword Stance is guaranteed to trigger. Okay? So that's pretty good too. Right? And just so you guys know, when Jingwan's banner comes out probably in 9 days, she's going to be one of the featured 4 stars. You can pull for her. That'd be pretty cool. That's going to be pretty cool too, right? So you can pull for her. She'll be one of the featured 4 stars that you guys can go for. So yeah. Alright, technique. Immediately attacks the enemy upon entering battle. Su Shang deals physical damage equal to 80% of her attack to all enemies. Immediately attacks the enemy entering the battle upon entering battle. That's pretty good too. Right? That's okay. So, really, guys, I mean, to make this easier, she's a single target damage dealer. Okay, very OP in terms of damage. So her Eldions, the first one I have, cut with ease. After using a skill against that weakness broken enemy, regenerates 1 skill point. That's fine. After triggering a Sword Stance, the damage taken by Su Shang is reduced to 20% for 1 turn. Okay. These ultimate level 2 maximum health. So number 4, Cleave with the Heart. Su Shang's break effect increases by 40%. That's okay. She can break enemies, which is good. Really good too, right? This is awesome. Number 6, dwell like the water. Talent speed boost is stackable, and you can stack up to 2 times. Additionally, after entering battle, Su Shang immediately gets one of them. Good. Nice, right? Traces, we're only going to go over the big ones. Respo level 1. For every Sword Stance triggered, the damage dealt by Sword Stance increases by 2%. And it can stack up to 10 times. Brutal. Fuck. When HP percentage is 50% or lower, reduces the chance of being attacked by enemies. What? Didn't see that. That's pretty good too. Ah! Oh, that's pretty good. So, explain that. She just doesn't. She's like fucking invisible. Okay. Vanquisher, level 1. After using a basic attack or skill, if there are enemies on the field with weakness break, Su Shang's action advances for this. So again, Welt would work with already. You can use Welt. You can use Welt.
Aspar?
I'm gonna explain something to you guys, right? Just so you guys know. Jingwan is gonna be OP. Okay? His damage is fucking massive. Why am I getting messages? Give me 1 sec. His damage is fucking massive, okay? Insanely strong. You know, we'll go over a video eventually, but his damage is crazy, okay? Because he's gonna stack lightning damage, and along with the crit that you have, and the buff, okay? If you give attack boosts and speed and all that shit with Tengyun, you're gonna be stacking a lot of buffs. That's gonna result in him fucking one-shotting shit. One-shotting stuff, okay? So you guys know. Now, it's okay, I would say, if you want to skip the banner. It's whatever. Just so you guys know, if you're skipping the banner, the next unit to come out will probably be the new healer. Fuck, I forget his name. The new healer, okay? You play with him in the story mode, but from the cloud place. Lofu? Think it is Lofu, some shit like that. Lofu. He's gonna be out next after Jingwan, by the looks of it. Now, there's no word on Blade. I don't know when the fuck Blade's coming out. I'm assuming Blade will come out after Kafka, which is going to be in a few months, right? So you have time to prepare. But even then, we reviewed Blade's skills, and they're not the best either, right? So we can go over all of that, okay? But I just wanted to tell you, when it comes to summoning, and I know for free-to-play right now, these fuckers are hard to get. I have 18,000. But that's because I wanted to prepare for Jingwan, and I'm going to get him. Hopefully I can get Branya, too. would be nice. But I know they're hard to get. So it's okay if you want to skip Jingwan, but you're missing out on a lot of damage. That's all, right? He's an AoE DPS that will fucking slaughter anything in his way if you stack him properly, okay? Just like how Sela, as a single target damage, is the best because she slaughters as well. If you have the right shit on her. Crit. Crit, 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 crit. I'm not going to go over Sela build, but just know for Sela, attack percentage and crit is very important, alright? And I get it. A lot of people want to follow the mindset of, yeah, crit's whatever. Crit's not whatever, because when you're critting, you're doing what? I saw my buddy did over 200k crit, resulting in a one-shot of the Simulant World 6. You know? Like,
wanna spar?
let's do something, okay? I don't have enough for... But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like, she'll one-shot stuff. If you buff the shit out of her with Tang Yun, right? So honestly, Team 2, this is what it looks like, but you'd have Jingwan here. Unless I can pull someone, please pull someone that will replace one of these, then you're good, right? Branya, give me Branya. I just need Branya for the skill, and that's all. So, yeah. I mean, it'll be good, guys. It'll be good. So, my advice is that you guys take your time with whatever, right?
Huh?
You know, I know a lot of people who don't spend and have Sela and shit. It's all depending on the RNG, because you can get a 50-50 and fucking lose. That's literally what it is. So play conservative, save your resources. Don't blow it on random bullshit, okay?
Wanna spar?
You know, that's it, right? Like, for example, this banner will be here forever, okay? As far as I'm concerned, right? This banner will be here forever, and eventually you're just going to get enough free ones that you'll be able to just pick who you want and pull, right? So, regardless of what happens, I'm going to get Branya either way, because I'm just going to pick her as my guaranteed, right? So, I mean, it's not a complete loss. Now, Jingwan, a requirement-ish, sort of, but if you want to maximize... so much this fucking game. If you want to maximize what he can do, the light core is going to be what you want as well. So, yeah, you got to get his light core as well as the fucking character. It's all good.
Huh?
I want to see, when does this end? 9 days? Yeah. So, next week. Probably Monday next week, maybe? Fucking no. I think next week, Monday. Yeah, next week, Monday. So, you have plenty of time to think about what you want to do. Plenty of time to stack resources, etc. I'm just doing this for the purpose of getting the gear in advance, so I have it. There's pity, and then there's hard pity. Hard pity is the guaranteed card. So at 18,000, I'm guaranteed. But it'd be nice to get more than one copy. So we're good to go. Gonna be exciting. Good character to have. Jinwan. Okay. Yeah. That's it, guys. If you want to use Sushang, fuck around with Sushang. If we'll go over Jingwan stats and abilities, etc. in the next video. I'll probably do a double upload today because I don't give a fuck. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.